A minimum bet of 80. Assuming we actually get to keep this, it's the biggest one yet. Chapter 4, The Choice. We're approaching the end of our journey, lad. Imagine what the king will say when he meets his long-lost son. Our fortune. But I'm getting ahead of myself with all this talk of Versailles. Let's get Paris out of the way first. We need to charm the king's favorite, Madame de Pompadour. She's our only way of getting a seat at the king's table. All the eyes of the salon will be on us. How shall we strike? With discretion. Indeed, we can't do anything out of the ordinary. We need to peek at a few cards, stack whilst shuffling, cut, all with minimum manipulation. Let me lay it out step by step. We'll start with the technique I call Pam clips. This is a sleight of hand that allows you to steal a peek at the top and bottom card of a deck. It's a crucial setup for the next stage of our strategy. Allow me to show you how to pull this trick off while sat at an attentive table. Create an opportunity to peek at the top card by raising your hand to ask for my attention. Whilst our opponents are momentarily distracted by my answer, steal a glimpse at the bottom card. Going to look very suspicious if you take too long, so act fast. Have a go playing with the deck. Would I like to try that again? Oh yeah, I would. Even though I got it. Let's say I got it, but it feels like I'm dragging my mouse off the screen, which is kind of scary. Very well. And then a progression of the pincer shuffle. Right, appear to be shuffling normally, but drawing cards on the top and bottom of the deck. And now, sometimes I'll be blessed with 2 high cards when I peek at the deck, but often I won't. Sometimes I'll find a high and low mix, and I'll need to adapt to the situation that presents itself. Make sure high cards fall to me and low ones end up in my opponent's hand. Before we discuss the pincer shuffle progression, would you like to go over the version I taught you last time? I think yes. So let's pretend you previously worked hard to put that stack at the bottom of your deck. How do we ensure all these high cards will end up in my soft hands? Start by shuffling down a pack of cards. And now drop one from the bottom at the top at the same time, so like this. Okay, I couldn't remember the motion for it. Four high cards will ultimately be dealt into my hand. Actually, how about I try out a new variation just to see how I can adapt to the situation? All right, if the high card was at the bottom of the deck, how would things change? Well, that would mean I start with the pincer then. And then just drop 3 cards. Looking good. Getting the hang of it. I think we can move on to the next step. What may it be? Oh, a false cut. Yeah, I remember the false cut. Let's get straight into practicing the entire thing without any intervention. So you do a whoop and a whoop. Jack, queen. Well, so now I want to give him 2 high cards. So I think I drop 4 to begin with. And then I do a pincer. And then drop 2 more. We're looking good right now. Little bit of problem solving. Got everything done. And now you gotta wait for this to like go away. Oh, come on. How dare you not drag to that diamond? And also, I'd never let go. Oh, but it counted it. So clearly it just assumed I did it. So it was right, but visually it appeared wrong. Cool. Awesome. That's a great wrinkle to this game's UI. Just wonderful. But hey, I mean, at least I did it. Surely this won't fail me. That was a tough strategy to master, so I'll allow you to skip grammar practice today. Get some rest, lad. You'll need it. Wake up, lad. Are you ready to charm Madame de Pompadour? The smell of money and arrogance. It's always the same. My friends, such a pleasure to see you in Paris. Let me introduce you to our host. Mon ami, do you know the Comte de Saint-Germain? He is joining us tonight with his son, Eugene. Of course I know him. No. Madame, I'm at your service. I heard you are a fearsome player at the card table. Should we play together? What a lovely idea. It would be my honor. Damn, she's got a lot of money. Like a ton of money. Hopefully we can finally win at the stakes that we were promised at the beginning of the episode. Queen 10. Okay, so now... Oh, God. Okay, so she's got to get that. I've got to do... Oh, God. Is it something like this? Nope, that's backwards. But it's not that big a deal. Oh, God. Okay, so this is a bad start. Here's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to give him the queen and, you know, maybe just hope she didn't get a good card. It's probably going to end up losing suspicion, though, because of a loss. Which happens to the best of us. I mean, there's not that many cards better than the queen. No, but we did lose. That's fine. I wasn't sure how to do that one. I guess I should think about it more since the timer's actually really slow, but I got nervous. Comte, you play like a man, full of confidence and virility. How easy it is to put you where I want you to be. Well, I have to nail it this time. I'm gonna take up all the sus I need. That's a lot of money. King Jack. So I gotta give him both the good cards. You like tap 4 times. And then you kind of swipe up like this, and then we're good. Okay, nailed it. Just the casual hustle. That's the name of the game right now. Don't mess this up. Not too bad. Feeling better. Ready to take it to the house. We won by crude inadvertence and clumsy hazard. My apologies. Everyone's coming to watch. No false apologies. It's a war and you've just won a battle. MacGregor, why are you here? To witness the defeat of the favorite? Madame, I'm certain you will prevail eventually. But you shouldn't play with these gentlemen. Okay, so I'm sure the stakes are going to be higher now. And now I'm going to have to think in super speed. If I'm being honest, I think it's really good that I lost the first bet. Because otherwise, sus meter would be about here. And I feel a lot better with it here. Too bad I didn't have the coin to tank the first 2 rounds. Either way, let's do it. Oh, they're both trash. So I got to give them both to her. So you kind of drop 4 cards. And then you do one of these. Oh my god, I did the wrong drag. Oh, I can reset. Oh, thank god. Oh! I did the wrong drag. This was the drag I meant to do. We're chilling. We're chilling. Oh my god. Alright, now I got plenty of time for this. Just don't get it wrong. Looking good. Thank you for the reset button. I knew what I wanted to do, but I just physically dragged it wrong. Julie, where are you? I'm desperately in need of your strength and counsel. I will lose this game. I'm here. MacGregor. Oh god, okay. Final one. I should be okay if I play exactly like the previous one, but it's gonna be close. We will be absolutely rich. Ace 5. Okay. In this order. Oh god. Oh god. Like this first? It's okay. It's good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Shuffle fast. Shuffle fast. Shuffle fast. I think I had this the first time, but just messed it up. Just don't mess up here. Oh, we're in the red, but coming out with the win. Fleecing you for everything. Oh, that was nerve-wracking, but we are wealthy now. Ho, ho, ho. And now I must leave you. Dude, it's MacGregor. What's he gonna do? Comte de Saint-Germain, young Eugene. I have here a letter de cachet signed by the king. It authorizes your immediate imprisonment without trial. You will do no such thing. If you do, a friend hidden in the shadows will release 5,000 copies of a certain pamphlet. You think you can save your life with a bit of paper? That pamphlet relates in detail the events of the 12 bottles of milk. I don't believe you. Then let's bet. Everyone out. In the name of the king, out. Oh no, what have I walked into? You too, son. Don't wait for me. I will send a messenger. Oh, okay. I trust he'll do well on his own. The following morning. Where is he? There I am. What a nice hat. Eugene, I was afraid you didn't get my message. What is happening? Yesterday, I had a long and frank discussion with MacGregor. We came to an agreement. He wants us to disappear from society. In exchange, he will secure us an annuity and some lands. We will be rich, son, for real this time. And the king? MacGregor made himself clear. If we attempt to approach Versailles, we will be arrested. He has ears and swords in every corner of Paris. Here's what's going to happen now. You and him are going to fight a duel. A fake duel. You will pretend to lose. It will put the rumors to rest and officially make this a closed case. We will then meet back here, and we will leave for Brittany, rich. You understand? And you? The Comte de Saint-Germain never existed in the first place. He was all an hallucination in my head. He'll simply disappear. Now take this sword. I don't know if I want to lose yet. When MacGregor asks you to surrender, lower your weapon and fall to the ground. I mean, I guess if I don't lose, I'm probably gonna get arrested, but the 12 bottles of milk. Well, that's a sticky spot. Like, I am heir to the throne, but I don't have proof. He will let you go after that. Good luck, Eugene. Ah, and there he is. You came. Excellent. These are our witnesses. I think it actually is gonna make sense to lose here, because we can retreat to our land and operate in the shadows. Because somehow I don't feel like if I win, it's going to be that smooth as sailing to become king. I doubt it's just going to instantly happen. So, on guard. High, middle, middle. I'm still going to put up a fight. I'll lose on the last. Middle, middle, middle. What happens if I decide to tie, actually? Middle, middle, middle. Low. Low, middle, high, high. I'll lose now. Well fought, young man. Do you surrender? Good. Oh, fuck. Well, that's a shitty ending. You know, I was trusting the Comte, but I totally forgot about this fellow. I mean, we barely know him, except he wants to kill us, so I guess I should have made sense of it. So this is you, the baby, the threat. I wonder how he got his hands on you. You shouldn't have trusted him. He's one of us. He's like Erdnase, like me. He betrayed you. 20 years ago, Sophie was betrayed too. I mean, I'm not going to believe this. I'm not going to take this at his word. Hurry, the king is coming. This is unexpected. This way. Make way for the king. Sophie? You're so pale, you're so cold. Sophie, wake up. She's not breathing. So this is the Comte. As him? Why are you... That's supposed to be him holding me? A boy, alive and well. You must not lay eyes on him. Why isn't he crying? He doesn't have a tongue. You cannot get attached. I will handle the situation. Fetch the carriage. I have to leave. My poor Sophie, my hidden paradise. Sire, I hate to disturb your grief, but a matter of equal importance requires your attention. What is it? When I entered the room, I saw Erdnase throw a bottle. I'm sure it was poison. He killed Sophie? This man murdered your wife? Ah. Story also seems fishy. I'm not too worried. Just a game of cards with death and I'll be back at it. There was no hate or anger in the murder of Sophie. He pitied her, I think. Even the king isn't to blame, not really. The monarchy must crush everything in its way. There's no high road. Are you listening? No, I'm dead. You're talking to a cadaver. What did you expect? You fucking fool. Did you witness all this? That young man died in a fair duel for spreading abject rumors against the king. Let it be known that I will never allow that. Alright, let's bring it back. Come on. Well, I do have to nail this now. It's probably gonna be a lot harder now. Good servant. Hail your mistress. Death, the Lady of Bones. Good morning. You're becoming a bit too familiar with hell. Am I dead, actually, this time? And why is there a giant hand over my head? It's a novelty indeed. I'm not quite sure. Maybe this time your life is really on the line. Maybe you won't wake up from this as if it were a bad dream. You don't know? Do I look like a philosopher? A rather pale one. Let's play. If you win, I will help you get rid of the large blue hand. Uh-oh. There's no good cards here. I'll still keep it, I guess. Huh? They're all the same. Maybe they're all just bad. Because I remember last time, there were all skull cards and an ace. The ace was good. These were bad. So I'm... Is this a trick? Are you trying to cheat me? Hey, how's it going, buddy? What are you doing? I'm controlling the hand. What am I doing? Young man, you're completely unhinged. This is silly. Will you sit down, please? We're not finished. Ooh. Oh, he's gone. What a shame. I suppose I can play another round of patience. I should be back, yes? Oh, what the hell? I'm here. What the hell is this story doing? Sophie, do you want some tea? You're not Sophie. I don't recognize you. You need to drink this tea, my son. It's poisoned. It's for your own good. You don't want to drink the tea? But you drank it already. What the hell? Oh, there I go. Well, at least I gave birth to myself, right? Ugh. It was all a dream? No, I probably was just out for a while. Got resuscitated. There. Sleep, little one. Then I jumped through the window on fire, with an army of hysterical nuns on my heels. Yes, so she resuscitated me from the sword fight. I made it out, even though it was creepy. Sister Aglame was an exquisite angel hiding many delights under her robes. After that, I met an opera singer who swiftly got me pregnant. I gave birth to twin sisters, Sophie and Deborah. I taught them how to fight and fence, to sing Lully and read Voltaire, to love. We were happy for a while, but then Sophie became a favorite, and Deborah escaped to the Americas. I gave them freedom. If only Sophie hadn't fallen for the king. How is he? Still weak, but he's healing. So this is Sophie's son? I'm not sure. But if nothing else, he's a victim of the Comte and MacGregor. Wait, so they actually were teamed up? Damn, now I am curious to see what would happen if I had won the fight. That's enough for me. Eugene? Shall I call you Eugene? No. The Comte gave you that name, I assume. What would you like to do next? I think I'd like to find him just to see what his explanation behind the whole thing is. Not like I'm gonna believe it either. It's just gonna be a bunch of lies thrown at me, and there's probably a little truth hidden in it, but he's back in the Pompadour salon, gambling his life away. If you go after him, you won't be able to hide from MacGregor very long, but he might be useful. I study how you play cards with him. You're a talented cheat. What were your trick in Ludwigsburg? I must say that Shiner Glimpse trick is ingenious. And the fan signal? A compelling union of deceit and grace. That's your plan? Go after him and trick him dressed like this? You have some nerve to enter the Pompadour salon again. But revenge is a powerful motivator, and the Comte deserve what's coming. So for that reason, I wish to share with you a little trick I invented in my youth. I call it the stained deck. It's nothing very complicated, but he won't know the technique, and it may just be what gives you the upper hand. Take this. It's makeup. No one will suspect the thing thanks to your disguise. Now imagine we're sat at a table. I'm gonna mark the back of the cards in your hand with makeup. I'll show you a system that will help me differentiate between the high and low cards. Start by picking me a high value card. Mark it with red makeup. So how will we differentiate between each high value card? We're gonna need to be discreet about it. Mark an ace in the corner, king on the side, queen in the center, and a jack on top. Mark a king on the side. How do I... Okay, so drag to the right. That's correct. I'll need you to mark all the high value cards, but for now, let's move on. Pick a low card this time. Mark it with black makeup. I assume I won't need to do anything special here. Oh, mark a 5 in the corner, a 4 on the side, 3 in the center, and lastly, a 2 on top. And the 4 is in the same spot, so you drag to the right. Oh, it's the smeared fan. Looks tricky. Of course, you'll need to mark several low value cards during the actual game, but you get the point, so let's continue. Allow me to show you how I'll put this into a sequence. Use the Shiner Glimpse to learn his strongest suit, whichever he has the most of. Signal to me with your fan. You'll increase our chances of winning the table if you mark a good number of cards each round too. Lastly, remember to force low cards on the Comte and give high cards to me. Trust you have a dealing technique up your sleeve. Probably the pincer shuffle. Excellent. That should be enough to secure us a victory. I best go get ready for this evening. What, you thought you'd be the only one in disguise? Oh, we're not getting a practice session. Great. Also, we didn't even go over the fan signal. I can't just use the same fan signal I used with the Comte. He's gonna know. Well, hi. Alright, well, maybe it'll just show me its own signal. Fine, Comte, fine. You win. You can stop harassing me. I will get you that game with the king. Present yourself tomorrow at noon in Versailles. You do not need to bring cards. The king has plenty. Alright. Sir, I was considering leaving the table for the night. I'm the Comte Orloff, and I'm ready to put a lot of money on the table. Well, if you insist, I'm not one to relinquish a fair fight. So I've also got to counteract his cheating, huh? The only issue is we're missing a player. Your wife might want to join us? Gwendolyn, stop that immediately. Sit down and don't say a word to this man. I forbid you. A tough but wise call. Your wife is charming. She's also a very poor player, which gives me a better chance of winning. Took a bit of a break. Hopefully I still can recall the rules, but I'm ready to bet for a lot. Right, so dealing, I gotta remember the most amount of his most populous suit, and that was a jack of clubs. Or I don't need to remember the rank, just the suit, 1 clubs, 1 diamonds. Made him suspicious. I'm gonna have to figure out a way around that somehow, but it's not that suspicious. 2 diamonds, 1 clubs. Then I'm gonna have to fan it, aren't I? Yeah, it's all coming back. That's 3 diamonds, so it's certainly diamonds, just how many is the question. I'm hoping I can, like, do it fast and see black. That is a heart. Alright, 3 diamonds. So, open it up there. Fan it once, twice, 3 times. Pretty suspicious, but that is winning. Now I gotta mark the cards. Okay, high cards get marked with red, lows get marked with blue, middles get marked with nothing. So I'll hit him with a cool queen. Oh, thank God for this indication. You'll love to see it. Run it back. This does actually not increase suspicion. I mean, unless I take it slow, but I'm not going to risk that. Frankly, the dealing was already slow enough. 3 goes this way. And the 5. Put that up here. Looking good. Winning round. How? Are you well, Comte? Stakes are higher. We're gonna have to do 3 more rounds of this, huh? It's gonna be cutting it really close to the end. Oh yeah, especially if I have to keep dealing like this. 1 club. I bet there's like some way you could just have some of the stuff show up on the mirror and not the whole card, but that's 2 clubs. But I haven't really figured that one out, and I don't really want to experiment in the thick of it. That's 3 clubs. Dude's got a crazy hand. I feel like all the cheating in the world isn't really gonna help us here. Also, where's those cards I marked? That's a spade. Yeah, shocking. We've come across no marked cards. That was a club as well. That's 4 clubs. Holy cow, what a hand. So, clubs is here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, boy. Over half suspicion. Good God. Well, you king, you mark it with high. Thank God it's not eating my inputs on this one. Queen, you mark it with red going down. That one felt a little slower, but still no suspicion raised. So I think it's just making sure I don't mess things up. Yeah, it seems like it. Still, I'm not going to try to push my luck here. I'll just make sure I'm doing it right, doing it fast. Winning! Still got 2 more rounds of this. Your triumph is very quiet, madame. Are you blushing? Do not pester my wife with your insinuations, Comte. Deal the cards, my dear. Do not listen to them. Oh, God. Do I have to keep track of highs and lows now? Oh, no. We're just back into this again. Actually, this is a thankful relief. Also, how did you still have 5 cards in hand? How did both of you still have 5 cards in hand? Look at it. He's got 5 cards in hand. I've got 3. What kind of game is this? You allowed to pick them up when you're done with them? What sort of bullshit game are they playing? Okay, I'll mark my 2 right now. You still have 5 cards. And last but not least, the 4. And this is where it begins. Okay, so high cards are red, yellowish, whatever. I have F-Lux on right now, so, you know, hues are hard to tell. Go here, and then bluish goes here. And then if I want to deal from the not top, I swipe, I think, to the right. Maybe it doesn't matter. Either way, let's do it. Deal you a regular, deal you a regular. This is a low card. I can do it for myself. I mean, I guess I could deliberately deal him low cards. But I feel like low cards can go to me, and it's not a big deal. But maybe we'll see. Oh, I do have to deliberately deal them. It's not enough to give them to me. I actually have to get him the cards. Low cards. That sucks. That's very different from how we've done it before. I'm sorry you cannot follow me here. We will be back? Oh, are you serious? I have to do this shit again? Bro, fuck off. So here goes nothing. Give her the high card. Regular card. Regular card. Regular card. Not you. Not you. Take it. Take it. Not me. Not her. You. How does he not notice these? I don't know. But whatever, I guess. Winning a round. Still gotta win one more. Your triumph is very quiet, madame. Are you blushing? Do not pester my wife with your situations. And now we deal the cards. And this will be the final one, assuming I can win it. I don't know what to expect. Okay, more of this. I can do this. I'm trying to think. There's not really much that's going to raise suspicion in the future. It really just kind of comes down to passing or failing. The suspicion's lower this time because I lost the second game. Just due to a misdrag, unfortunately. It was I think, a fan misdrag. Like, I was trying to fan 3 times. I did fan 3 times, but it only said it was 2. And I was just trying to go fast to try to do away the suspicion. I didn't really look at the icon. I think that's happened a couple times. So here I go again. All right, so I want to start by dealing her the second card from the top. And I'll give you a regular. Give me a regular. Second card. Regular. 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 Low card. Good. Regular. Regular. Low card. Regular. 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 Winning the round. Making us filthy rich and making him leave. Goodbye. Not even close to suspicious. Really thought it would have been obvious, to be honest. How is this disguise fooling anybody? What are you waiting for? Go after him. What am I waiting for? Good luck, my son. I wish you well. Really dropping the facade. Later that day. Even lose all your money. You still got 1,000 coin. Chin up. But I guess it's good that he's moping. Makes him easier to follow. It's the magician. And possibly Aurelio. Ah, Comte de Saint-Germain. When you enter the Cour des Miracles, the least you can do is bow to the King of Thieves. Oh. My little rats told me what you did. Betrayed our young friend to MacGregor. So he actually did. Which is honestly insane to me. Like, I get it, no honor among thieves, but I feel like he took the bad end of the deal here. Like MacGregor or future potential royalty. Maybe being good to MacGregor would get him in with the king, but I feel like he would have to be a fool to fall for that. Anyway, MacGregor was supposed to let him go, or MacGregor just got one up on us, I guess. That would make more sense. You don't believe that, especially with the small fortune MacGregor paid you. No, I love Eugene. Listen, I want to be done with this. I got you what you wanted. I have an invitation to play at the king's table. Oh, so that's what he cheered off. Yeah, okay. So, all that just to play at the king's table? Or, you could have made me king and then have played at my table thousands of times. Am I gonna stab him? A revenant approaches. What? Eugene, you made it, Oh, alright. Maybe I'll actually try to win this fight. Yeah, I think I'll actually try to win this one. Assuming we do, in fact, duel. And we do. Oh. Alright, I think this is all just for show. My dear boy, wait. If you must cut my throat, then at least grant me one last wish. Allow you to teach me my greatest strategy, or I cannot in good faith allow you to continue without it. Fine. Bless you, lad. You won't regret this. Ensuring my victory in the game is nothing new to you. I'm sure that aiding me is the last thing you wish to do right now. But if you put your anger aside, you will learn a strategy so discreet even I would be deceived by it. Remember Pam Glimpse? This is a progression of that technique. Simply peek at the top of the bottom of the deck before stealing the high card you find. So, 10 king. Steal? Wait, so I gotta hold down, steal. What? This doesn't make any sense. So I like hold it down and then go here? So I have to drag to this circle while my mouse is held down. Damn, they could have made that way less confusing. And then sneak the high card back after the opponent has cut the deck. I suppose you're wondering how you can guarantee a high card on the top or bottom of the deck. Leave that to me. See, it pays to keep me alive. Now, it's always worth gaining any information you can about the deck. And wait, hold on. I'm just meant to trust them? You mean he's not going to put a 2 and 3 on the edges of the deck? And I'm supposed to believe that? So make sure you sneak a peek at the new card after the cut. There's a king now. My card was high too. How convenient. You did well tackling that last trick, lad. I've ensured that there's a high card at one end of the deck. And with a bit of luck, there's a second high card on the other end too. So how can you get them to me? Could deal the top one with the second deal technique. But what about the bottom card? I think it's time for you to learn the shark deal. This is an expert technique. I can't believe how far you've come, lad. Not that I ever doubted you. Take a look at the first card in your deck. You don't want to go giving such a strong card to our opponent, do you? Second, deal them a card. And now deal the high top card to me as normal. Thanks, lad. Now deal a card to yourself and our opponent. Time for my next card. Quickly slide me that high card from the bottom of the deck. At casual, and no one will notice anything. Okay, so it's a left swipe. Fantastic, you now have another way to manipulate how the cards will fall as you deal. And there we have it. A strategy so simple a child could do it. And a parent would be none the wiser. Time to put it all together without my help. Okay, I still don't actually get how to steal the card though. So do I just have to leave it facing in that direction for a certain amount of time? Is that the idea? So now it's an ace. So begin, second deal, regular deal, bam, bam, and then bottom deal. Excellent job. Yeah, maybe I have to peek at it for the period of the thing. Now, that's a hell of a trick. Well, that's all then. I can't help but notice your blade is still out, lad. Is that really your greatest strategy? I didn't interrupt because I thought I might learn something new. But that was anticlimactic, to say the least. Don't kill him, my friend. He can still be useful. Who are you? For you, I was Ireneo Funes. Ireneo? For you, I was also the Baroness de Beauregard. My little mouse? You're a fool with women. Bit by bit, I fed you the secret of the 12 bottles of milk, until you were ready to confront MacGregor for me. I didn't expect Miss Porterhouse to die. Eugene was never supposed to accompany you. I'm sincerely sorry, my friend. It was not a game for you. It was a game for sharks like the Comte. I imagine you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Do you have any questions? Well, I'm pretty sure we know who I am. You really thought you could become the heir to the throne, didn't you? It's just this made-up story. You don't know the whole story, lad. Anything else? Yeah, tell me the whole story. Who is he? Me? I'm someone who was lied to. He tricked me. More than that, I groomed you. I engineered your fortune and disgrace from Versailles. Anything else? Yeah, a few more details, maybe. Who are you? My real name is Erdnaise. Like the actual person that poisoned the Sophie, or what's her name? 20 years ago, I was betrayed by MacGregor. I had to disappear. It all started the night Sophie died by my hand. Yep, MacGregor and I were employed by the nobility to keep an eye on the king. Our task was to drug Sophie and send her away to a convent. The king and Sophie married in secret the year before, and she was about to give birth to a child. Many couldn't accept the idea of a mysterious heir from out the aether, but the baby was stillborn. What? Here is what happened that night. The baby is dead. What will the king say? Shush now. You married to him before God. Nothing can happen to you. He will throw me in the gutter. It's one life for another. Now drink this tea, my child, and go to sleep. You're exhausted. Which kills her. Enter. It's done. Is she asleep? She drank it all. Hurry, the king is coming. This is unexpected. This way. Make way for the king. Sophie, you're so pale. You're so cold. Sophie, wake up. She's not breathing. What? Why are you... The baby. Yeah, but like... So they were supposed to just knock her out, but they messed up? But he says he was betrayed by him. So did he like make the dose too strong? Or did they both know she was gonna die? And why send her to a convent anyway? Baby boy, alive and well, supposedly. Don't lay eyes on him. Why isn't he crying? He doesn't have a tongue. So I'm just the lie. Am I even real? Are you even real? You cannot get attached. I will handle the situation. You fetch the carriage. I have to leave. I'm yada-yadaing this because I read it before. You know, when I entered the room, I saw Erdnase throw a bottle right. Ah, so they were in on it together, but he threw him under the bus. That's right. And apparently there's a back exit that could have been taken this whole time. He does still have both of his legs. Master Erdnase, what happened? There's a change of plan, Ms. Porterhouse. MacGregor betrayed me. He killed Sophie. You have the baby? No, I'm afraid he's dead. Poor thing. I was looking forward to taking care of him. We might be able to do something about that. You will sell the 12 bottles of milk and you will adopt a child. A mute child. What? And how on earth am I supposed to do that? You will go to the orphanage in Pau. Plenty of choice. And you will make yourself scarce. Do this and your whole debt will be paid. When I understood MacGregor had poisoned the tea, I knew I was trapped. I taught him well. His timing was perfect. The baby was dead in my arms. Poor thing. Yeah, but like, what did MacGregor even have to gain? So yeah, he threw him under the bus, killed Sophie and her baby, and got... what? I came up with this story of a mute child to keep a card in my hand. We are pawns. You played the game willingly. I simply tweaked the odds. A few days after sending Ms. Porterhouse to Pau, the Gandrine took my leg. I've been hiding since then, planting the seeds of my revenge. She adopted a mute orphan. MacGregor was afraid the baby would reappear and threaten his position at court. You helped drag him into my trap, and just like the victims of your card tricks. And now, tomorrow we will go to Versailles and finish this. Are you in? We need your wits and your invite to the king's table. We will get rid of MacGregor, but afterwards we will part ways. So I guess MacGregor would get heir to the throne without a child? Did MacGregor consider the idea, though, that the king could simply have another son? Anyway, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm in. Eugene, I've studied your progress. You're quicker than the Comte. I'll need you at the table. Are you in? Is it a choice? I like that fourth wall break. If you don't do it for me, do it for Sophie. Do it for her mother, Julie. Sophie drinking that poison tea is a nightmare I relive every night. But at least we can do something about MacGregor.